Michael's Furniture, Class B handicap. Starter about to mount the platform. Lights on. Set to go. And racing in the first of the day, Commercial Road, Zero Charisma, the first two out of the gates. Master Kite now going up around the outside in search of the lead. Back on the inside, Joy the Bropes, and the maiden performer Railhead now mustering up some pace. Zero Charisma in front as they go to the 800, but taken on by Master Kite around the outside. And Master Kite now goes to a clear lead by a length and a half on Zero Charisma. Commercial Road third the inside, a half the outside Railhead, and Joy the Bropes is last about 8 lengths off the lead at the 600, and the leader's going very easily. Master Kite leads by a length and a half on Zero Charisma. Commercial Road now off the fence out after the leader. Railhead next, and Joy the Bropes is held up back on the inside in last spot. At the 400 around the turn they swing, and Master Kite will lead into the straight by just over a length. Commercial Road issuing the challenge on the outside. Zero Charisma the inside, then followed Joy the Bropes, and Railhead down the outside's coming with a good run. At the 200, Master Kite is under a bit of pressure on the outside. Commercial Road goes up now to put his head in front of Master Kite, is under the whip, and then followed Zero Charisma. Commercial Road on the outside's gained the upper hand though over Master Kite, and Commercial Road's coming away to win by a length over Master Kite. Close for third between Joy the Bropes, Zero Charisma and Railhead close up in last spot. Years by Royal West out of Milana, trained by MJ Harding. Second, One Master Kite, Chris Plumley. It's close for third between Joy of the Bropes and Zero Charisma. Race 2 today, the Norfolk Motors Sprint. The scratchings are 1, 2, 5 and 7. King's Cascade, Freeman's Bay, Stereo Man and Sandy Lash the scratchings. Set to go. And racing, the three jumped out as one out of the gates, and the first one to break the line on the outside was Monjanut Lad, but now Browlana Mist is mustering up pace, and Browlana Mist after the first 150 goes to the lead by 2 lengths over Monjanut Lad, and Another Miracle's dropped away about 2 lengths at the tail of the field. Racing in single file past the half mile, and the leader Browlana Mist goes easily in front, gets out to lead by about 3.5, 4 lengths now on Monjanut Lad. Rod Kirkup niggling at Monjanut Lad to keep intact with Browlana Mist, and 3 lengths away to Another Miracle up the rear of the field. Down they run, 500 metres to travel, and Browlana Mist still leads by 4. Hard ridden now is Monjanut Lad to keep intact, and another 3 back to Another Miracle up the tail of the field. Around the turn they swing, and Browlana Mist railed brilliantly today, leads by about 2.5, and Monjanut Lad is coming quickly on the outside, but Browlana Mist appears to be going okay, and Another Miracle's under the whip back behind them at the 200. Browlana Mist still leads by 2 lengths on Monjanut Lad, who's knuckling down to the task on the outside. Browlana Mist leads by a length and a half though. Monjanut Lad's coming quickly, they're not quick enough, and Browlana Mist wins by a length and a half. Monjanut Lad second, and Another Miracle about 2 away in last spot. Hanson. The time was 1:06.08, and the margins 1.5 lengths by 1.5. And away and racing. Miss Cassidy a bit slower. Taft Square beat them out and goes to an early lead. Mystic Numbers now mustering up pace. Demolition Boy, Opaque King are going fast. Loads Rebels right there with them, and Miss Cassidy drops away a length and a half at the tail of the field. At the 800 metre mark, and Mystic Number drives through on the inside to get to the lead. 3 deep around the outside, now crossing over is Loads Rebel. Taft Square next on the inside from Opaque King, improving a length then Demolition Boy, and 2 lengths last is Miss Cassidy. At the 600 metre mark, and Mystic Number taken on in front by Loads Rebel. Opaque King zoomed around the outside 3 deep with a good run. Taft's Girl just in behind them from Demolition Boy the inside, and 2.5 lengths Miss Cassidy. A compact affair on the turn where Mystic Number will lead into the straight by only a head on Loads Rebel. Back on the inside, Demolition Boy is looking for a run, then followed Taft's Girl, and back in behind them Miss Cassidy, and Opaque King's called it a day. Down to the 200, and Mystic Numbers in front. Taft's Girl on the outside coming quickly, and then followed in the centre of those battling away Loads Rebel from Demolition Boy and Miss Cassidy. Taft's Girl gets to the lead inside the final 50. Down the outside, Demolition Boy and Miss Cassidy are coming quickly, but Taft's Girl wins the day. Miss Cassidy gets up to run second, close for third, between on the inside Loads Rebel, and also there we had Demolition Boy. Opaque King knocked up, and Mystic Number went back to the tail. Crying a photo for third. All in, light on. Set to go. One to settle. They're off and racing, getting away to a good start on the inside is Cheetah King. He bounded out of the gates best and leads onto the course proper by about 3 lengths now. Aurora Glow got away quickly. Dazzlemore and Mainly French up on the pace. A length Tatton's Legend, then followed Russian Rose on the inside to Assassinate, and Royal Vaughan is up the tail of the field. 1100 metres to run, and Cheetah King goes strongly in front, leads out by a length and a half. Mainly French now goes up to be second. Aurora Glow the outside third. Then followed Dazzlemore the inside from Tatton's Legend, been ridden along. Then followed Royal Vaughan, getting back in the field. Russian Rose and Assassinate back on the inside is last. At the 800 metre mark, and it's Cheetah King going strongly in front, leads by a length and a half on Aurora Glow, who moved up around the outside to be second. Mainly French the inside now. Tatton's Legend starts his run. Russian Rose coming out of the pack. Dazzlemore shuffle back along the inside from Royal Vaughan, and Assassinate hard ridden's at the tail of the field. Cheetah King will lead them down to the bend at the 450, about to be joined on the outside by Aurora Glow. Tatton's Legend is next, then followed Royal Vaughan around the outside. Back on the inside to Mainly French looking for a rails run into the straight. Aurora Glow raced up on the outside to join Cheetah King, but Cheetah King still going strongly on the inside. Then followed Mainly French and Dazzlemore looking for the same rails run, and down the outside is Tatton's Legend. Cheetah King in front. Tatton's Legend inclined to run in down the outside, races up to join Cheetah King. Cheetah King, Tatton's Legend, Aurora Glow still there. Tatton's Legend on the outside is just in front. Tatton's Legend gets in by a short hard head over Cheetah King and Aurora Glow. Close up in behind them, followed Mainly French on the inside to Dazzlemore, Russian Rose, Royal Vaughan and Assassinate. Lights on. And they're off and racing from the 1600, getting out quickly on the inside, King's Cascade. Nobilius goes out the back door to last, along with Tatton's Lad, who was very slow to begin, and School Rumours will also settle down towards the rear of the field, onto the course proper, and Dan Silla takes up the running on National Shift. Black Flag Girl the inside. A length and a half Sandy Lass, who settles beautifully on the inside of King's Cascade. 2.5 then to Tatton's Lad, followed by School Rumours, and Nobilius is up the rear of the field. 1,000 metres to run, and the leader Dan Silla goes strongly in front, leads by a length and a half now on National Shift. 2 lengths away then to Black Flag Girl the inside. King's Cascade is improving his position, followed then by Tatton's Lad, who's inclined to pull a bit and goes up on the outside of Sandy Lass. A length away in the field then to School Rooms, about to commence his run, and 2 lengths back then to Nobilius. 600 metres to travel, and Dan Silla's going strongly in front. Leads down past the 600 by a length and a half on National Shift, who seems to be going okay. Then followed King's Cascade, about to pounce from Black Flag Girls School Rumours 3 deep around the outside from Tatton's Lad. Then followed Sandy Lass, and tailed off is Nobilius. Around the turn they swing. Dan Silla's first for home, leads by just over a length on National Shift the outside. Black Flag Girls looking for a rails run from King's Cascade. Tatton's Lad and School Rumours down the outside. To the 200 metre mark they run. National Shift goes up to join Dan Silla, but King's Cascade finishing quickly on the outside. King's Cascade went up to join National Shift. National Shift's fighting back, but King's Cascade on the outside is doing the better, and King's Cascade wins by a half length on National Shift. Dan Silla next. A break then to Tatton's Lad, Black Flag Girls, Sandy Lass, School Rumours, and last in is Nobilius. National Shift, Chris Plumley second. Third is 9 Dan Silla, Russell Hanson. Fourth in Tatton's Lad, 1:30.54 the time. The margins were a half length, a length and a quarter. And racing in the final race of the day, and a bit slow out of the gates was Show of Fence. Tatton's Princess didn't get the best of starts, and Lone Sailor also go back towards the tail. Equitel leads them onto the course proper. Lassie Slippers right up on the pace with Determined. Then followed Arctic Storm on settling down from Jez Dairy. Tatton's Princess is next as they race past the 1300 metre mark. On the outside, the River Goddess. Then followed Show of Fence, and Lone Sailor's at the rear. 400 metres to run. Equitel allowed to bowl along fairly easily in front by just over a length. Lassie Slipper, who's travelling well in second spot, a length and a half then to Determined, followed by Jez Dairy. Arctic Storm's back on the inside, the length and a half then to River Goddess on the outside from Tatton's Princess. 2 lengths around the field then to Lone Sailor, and a Show of Fence is at the rear of the field. Making their way down past the 800 metre mark now. And Equitel, the leader, leads by a half length, but Lassie Slippers bolting on the outside now goes up to join the leader. 2 lengths away Determined, followed by Jez Dairy starting a forward move, then followed Arctic Storm from River Goddess. Tatton's Princess is hard ridden going past the 600 and well back then to Lone Sailor and Show of Fence at the 400 metre mark, running down towards the turn, and Lassie Slipper takes over in front. Jez Dairy 3 deep around the outside, then followed Determined. Equitel said good night, then followed back in behind them Arctic Storm and Tatton's Princess down the outside. Lassie Slipper first for the judge at the 250, leads by a couple of lengths on Jez Dairy. Determines the main danger coming through the centre, and Arctic Storm's going right down the outside. Lassie Slipper's joined by Arctic Storm, Determined and Jez Dairy. On the outside, Arctic Storm gains the upper hand. Determine's dashing through the centre, and then followed Jez Dairy down the outside. But Arctic Storm wins the day close between the stablemates for second. Jez Dairy and Determined, then followed Lassie Slipper, Tatton's Princess, Equitel, Show of Fence, then followed River Goddess and Lone Sailor last in. Dairy and Determined, with Lassie Slipper back fourth. Four and 6, Jez Dairy's run second, Determined third, officially fourth Lassie Slipper, 137.